Kimmy, say hello to everyone. Today I've got the absolute pleasure of being in my local state forest with an awesome view, and I've got a new toy for the van which I'm going to get to test out, which is a portable aircon from EcoFlow. And I just want to say a huge thank you to EcoFlow for sponsoring today's video and also for sending me the Wave 2 to try out in the van. I've got a feeling that this is going to be an absolute game changer for me this summer, so let's go test it out. Also, this is the view of the spot that I've stopped in. It's pretty epic, isn't it? This is only about an hour from where I live currently, so it's pretty convenient. There are power lines in the back, but you know, it's pretty nice, I reckon. This is the Wave 2 portable air conditioner slash heater from EcoFlow, which I've been sent to review. And so I'm going to start by doing a bit of an unboxing, show you what you get in the box, and then we'll get to test it. Bit of foam. So what do we get in the box then? We get, of course, the Wave 2 air conditioner. We get a window vent board. We get some ducts. There's a drain hose. And we've got an assortment of duct adapters or vent adapters. This one, I suppose, would go up the top here if you're using it to pump cold air directly into a tent or something. The EcoFlow Wave 2 is the world's first portable AC which can both cool and heat. EcoFlow's tailor-made compressor allows the Wave 2 to drop the temperature 10 degrees C in just 5 minutes. And when used in heating mode, it can raise the temperature 10 degrees C in just 5 minutes also. While most competitors on the market can take up to 10 minutes, sometimes longer. This would make the Wave 2 the most powerful portable air conditioner on the market available today. And I'm really keen to test this out, so I'm going to get it set up in the van and I think we'll go for a walk, come back, maybe we'll give it 5 minutes and see what it can do. And there's not a whole lot of room in this van, but I do think I've got the perfect spot for this thing. And it will just go right here between the seats, and then it'll blow the air back into the sleeping area, I guess. So I'm going to need an extension cord actually for this. Oh, I've just remembered something. They also sent me a battery. This battery can actually run the Wave 2 for up to 8 hours in eco mode. So you don't even have a need to plug this thing in. So long as you're turning up to camp with a fully charged battery, you could run this thing pretty much all night. I put the battery there. Sit the unit on top, click it in, and you just have to plug in the supplied power cable into the unit, into the battery. So that's all plugged in and ready to go. I'm pretty sure I've just got to get the exhaust vents run out the window somehow, and then we can give it a good test run. So I think I'm just going to block the window up with a towel. Looks pretty good. We are ready to turn it on. Full charge in the battery. Okay. And we've got it in cooling mode. We'll set it to 16 degrees and I think we'll put it on maximum power. It's actually really hot today, and also yesterday it was raining relentlessly, so all of that moisture that's in the ground now is evaporating and the humidity levels are through the roof. So it feels a whole lot hotter than it is right now, but Hopefully this thing will get going. Oh, I can already feel the cold air coming out, so this is lovely. Yeah, I think we'll go for a quick little walk. We'll leave it about 5 minutes and we'll come back and see what's happened. Oh, it's hot. Just before we step back inside and see how the Wave 2's performed, I just want to show you a bit more of this spot where I am, because I think it's truly beautiful. So I reckon I'm going to put the drone up and get a few shots, and then you'll see where I am. It's pretty awesome. Alright, you ready to go back inside? We'll see how cool it is in there, Kim? Come on. Up, 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 up. Good girl. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like a wall of cold air. Oh, it's pretty comfortable in here. That's awesome. Bet you're appreciative of that too, Kimmy, because it's pretty hot out there. And you don't do so well in the heat, do you? Nope. So this thing's been running about 5 minutes now. The air that's pumping out of the vent is at 12.5 degrees, which that is chilly. Honestly, just by the feel in here, it feels, you know, like it's pulled a lot of moisture out of the air, and it's also feeling a lot cooler in here too. So I think this has done really well. And given that I've parked the van almost in direct sunlight as well, it's done pretty good. I also just want to mention just how easy this thing was to set up in the van. I literally plugged the battery in, put the vents out the window, and turned it on. That was all I had to do. The fact that I didn't have to hook up a drain hose has really opened up possibilities for where I can put this in the van. The only place I could put this if it did require a drain hose would be on the kitchen counter here, draining into the kitchen sink. Would not be ideal to have this air conditioner up on the bench at night time, taking up all the valuable space. So for me, that's a big plus. You know, if you're a van lifer, if you love camping and, you know, you just want a little bit more creature comfort, this could very well be a good addition to your arsenal, especially if you're living in Australia this time of year. It is getting hot. They also tell me that this thing will run extremely quiet when you put it in sleep mode, so I want to test that out too. They claim that it is only 44 decibels, which is pretty quiet actually. It's just ramping down now. I had it on absolute max mode before, so that's pretty quiet. Reckon you could sleep to that? So now that we've tested it inside the van, I actually want to take it outside and test it with the vent pointed directly at me in an outside setting and see what that's like. So that's the battery. It's pretty light actually. Pop that in. Keep you nice and cool. Whether you're camping, off-roading, travelling or living in a van, EcoFlow's portable range are your go-to solution. And just a heads up, EcoFlow's Black Friday sales are on now, all the way from November 12th to November 30th, with savings of up to 3,500 AUD. So if you've been thinking about getting an EcoFlow product, now is the time. Check out the link in the description for all the details and deals. I just want to have a little bit of a walk around the product as well and give you an idea of the design of this thing, which I think is really sleek. It's got really modern lines, and I actually really enjoy the fact that the cool side is separated from the hot side at the back. So your air inlet for the cool side and outlet are both on the front. And so, you know, if I were to put this in the van full time, I could put this in between the front seats and actually block off with the curtain halfway through the unit, effectively separating the hot and cold side. So I think that's a pretty neat feature. One of the things that I will say that I'm not a huge fan of is this power cable. And I have actually seen certain models that have a standard 3-pin plug here. And so I'm not really sure what model I have received, but I think that is better to have the 3-pin plug on the side there, because it means that when you're using it in battery mode, this cable doesn't have to be attached. This, I believe, is a 12-volt inlet plug to charge the battery. Once again, I just want to say a huge thank you to EcoFlow for sponsoring this video, and check the link in the description. Don't miss out on the savings. If you liked the video, click the like button, subscribe if you liked it, and catch you on the next one.